Hi, this is Becky from Recovering from Mental Illness, and today I'm going to talk about secular counseling as opposed to religious counseling. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past few days, you've heard about the Duggar family. One of the more ignored aspects, shall we say, of this case is that the Duggars did not trust, quote, government, quote, end quote, counseling to treat their son for his sexual misconduct. I'll be blunt, that's what it is. And having grown up in a religious environment, I can understand why. You're taught that counselors are hostile to your faith, that they want to put you in the government system. Like, the popular one is social workers will take away your kids if you spank them. That's not true, but it is a very pernicious lie. It does a lot of damage. It keeps people from getting help. So here are some facts about secular counseling. Fact number one, the counselor is required to be neutral to your faith. That means they won't challenge your religion. They may challenge unhealthy religious beliefs, but they will not challenge your religion. In fact, the therapist I see now is a Christian. She gets a lot of grief for being a Christian social worker, but she has never challenged my faith. In fact, she has encouraged me to seek God and to turn to my faith for comfort. Next up, secular counselors are licensed to some extent. While anybody can hang out a shingle and call themselves a therapist, at least in Indiana where I live, the people that we derogatorily called alphabet soup means the therapist has some training. Not everybody can call themselves an LCSW, licensed clinical social worker. Not everybody can claim to be an MSW. Those degrees guarantee that they've had some training. Licensing means they have training and they are competent to treat the problem you are seeing them for. And you may be wondering, but what about breaking confidentiality? That does happen, but only in certain cases. A counselor is required to notify the authorities in cases of abuse, child abuse, like what was happening in the Duggar family. They are required to notify authorities in case of sexual misconduct by a therapist. They are required to notify the authorities if you are a danger to yourself or if you are a danger to others. That's it. They will keep confidential what you tell them unless it falls under those categories. There's nothing to be afraid of seeing a secular counselor. In fact, I would encourage it over seeing a religious counselor who may not have training in mental illness and who may not even recognize mental illness. That's all I have to say. Take care.